Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of A Chapter a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. My name is Alan, otherwise known as Hisui, and I'm from ReverseThieves.com as well as the Speakeasy Podcast. This time I'm looking at Hayate the Combat Butler, Chapter 442, Always With You. And this chapter has I'm going to put in some notes at the bottom, so if you look at the description, you can learn more about the things I'm going to mention. Bing, 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 bing. The more you know. So we start off with Hayate's brother revealing himself as both a dude going undercover as a woman and as a lifesaver or lifeguard, being sort of the lost Baywatch spin-off. I'll be there. Da, da, da. So, Hayate's brother confronts 8 for overfishing the octopi in the area, and he's like, it doesn't matter. I have to win. And why does he have to win? Because Miss Makimura, his creator, said that she would marry him if he won 600 million yen, but only through Todo. And I had to look it up, and it's kind of not that hard to figure out what Todo is if you just kind of follow along. But for anyone who couldn't get it, because I had to look it up to make sure I was right, Todo is a form of soccer pool betting that is legal in Japan. Kind of like how how most forms of gambling in the U.S. are illegal, but lotteries are obviously legal. And Todo is a form of basically local government revenue where they'll have local legal betting on soccer matches or football if you are pretty much anywhere not in the U.S. So yes, Mrs. Makimura says that he has to win 600 million using basically soccer betting. And so he, as a basically a robot and a computer, thought that he could do it on his own, but he just does not have the proper software to do it. So he gets a brilliant idea, and apparently there was this famous German octopus named Paul who was very good at predicting German sports events and German soccer events. And once again, links in the show notes about this wacky kind of celebrity octopus. And so 8 has found out that one of his descendants lives in this area. So he's trying to find the, octopus descendant of Paul to help him win soccer betting. And around this time, Nagi has also showed up and is basically, being the reaction girl as well, and being like, you're a computer. You should be doing better than a silly octopus. But Hayate's brother does not care what, the reasons are, even if it's for love and marriage. He must protect the sea. So he gets into a fight with 8, and 8 shoots out all his missiles, and you think he blows up Hayate's brother, but it's actually only Kotetsu who gets blown up, and Hayate doesn't care because he's like, whatever. You stalker. Away from me. And then Hayate's brother pops on down and does basically a Kamen Rider kick through 8, blowing him up. And Nagi and Hayate are like, man, 8's caused us a lot of problems in the past. And he's actually tried to kill us in the past. But he was kind of just doing this all for love. We all feel bad, you know. He didn't really have to kill him. And Hayate's brother's like, I'm a lifesaver. I'd never kill him, and he just has his head. And they're like, man, now he's just a horrible head. I'm not sure that's actually that much better than killing him. But Miss Makimori comes and is like, oh, 8, you silly Billy. You're not an actual citizen of Japan, so you can't really marry me. And he's like, but I'll always be there protecting you and fixing you. And I'll use all the money that I just won in Toto. And so he's like, yay! And everyone else is like, I guess. And so Hayate finally confronts his brother, and he is like, I have no brother. And then it pretty much ends with a dun dun dun. So I'm wondering if he's as bad as it is. If he's like, if in the next chapter he's going to be like, well, I'm not sure if I have a brother, because I have no memories, so I'm not sure if I have any family members. And it isn't like, you know, you're no son of mine, or you're no brother of mine. But more, you know, I'm not sure if I have any brothers. So, I mean, a funny chapter. I did have to do a little more research than I usually do. But you can't say that Hayate never teaches you anything. I did learn a little bit about, you know, what is legal and illegal in Japan, betting wise. And I learned about Paul the Octopus. So, you know, Hayate has always dropped some knowledge on me, which is always fun. And, once again, really kind of silly in the way of Hayate. I am glad to see, even if totally random, that Nagi has gotten back involved. Hopefully she'll be able to help, you know, mend the gap between Hayate and his brother. But we shall see exactly what he means by his, you know, dun 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 statement next time. But until then, I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.